Good afternoon. The purpose of this video is for me to show you how quickly and easily you can mount a camera to a CHeKT bridge. And this process can be done on the premise or it could be done from your central office. This process is very simple. One of the advantages of the CHeKT bridge is that we don't require any port forwarding, any router configuration, or any network setup by your technicians. When you plug the CHeKT bridge into your customer's location, into their network, that CHeKT bridge will connect to our portal. And in a separate video, you'll see how the CHeKT bridge is actually mounted to a customer account. But in this video, I want to show you just how to mount cameras. Here's a bridge here that I have installed at an office location. Currently, there are 3 cameras mounted to this bridge. If I select the bridge and go to settings, and on the channels, this is where I mount cameras. I have a camera mounted to channel 1, channel 3, and channel 4. These channels directly correlate to the alarm inputs on the bridge themselves. So for example, the alarm input 1 on the bridge would correlate to the channel 1 of the bridge. So when the alarm input 1 is triggered, the video from channel 1 is uploaded to the cloud for an operator to view what caused that alarm to occur. What I'm going to do is go ahead and mount a camera to channel 2. And as I mentioned a moment ago, it's so simple that I could actually be doing this from a central office on cameras at a customer's location. The bridge quickly scans the network for all cameras or OnViv compatible recorders, and it displays them in this list. I'm going to mount this camera here by selecting camera and type in the username and password of the camera. When I hit authenticate, the bridge will begin to authenticate to that camera. Once that authentication is complete, which only takes a few seconds, you'll see a snapshot of the video from that camera, and you simply hit mount device. At that point, that camera will show offline there, and it'll also show offline here. It'll typically take about 60 seconds for that camera to complete the full mounting process. There's several steps involved that are taking place in the background, but once that camera has completed those steps, this will show online. Now, cameras that are mounted to a CHeKT bridge also have alarm information. You'll see zone number and the zone type here. If I select a camera and go to settings, under the alarm information, that's where I define the correlating zone number for this camera in the alarm panel. Again, as I mentioned just a minute ago, I'm going to close this. This is the alarm input 1 on the bridge. So let's just say I have zone 20 of the alarm panel looping through this input on the bridge. That's why I have a 20 here. Now that can be changed to any alarm number or zone number by making those changes. Now the zone information, this information is only relevant if you're going to use the bridge to send XML information into your automation software. In most cases, you'll use the alarm panel to send an alarm into your automation software. However, the bridge does have the ability to send alarm information. All of that information can be located here on the customer site under Alarm Library. These are the alarm codes that would be sent where any one of these events occur. If I go back to devices, you'll see that the cameras that I just added are now online. This second camera here, the default zone for every camera will be the device ID of the bridge, which in this case is 902, and then a channel B. This would be channel A, B, C, and D. Now, if I had an alarm zone connected to this, and I wanted to change that, I'd simply click on zone number and type in an alarm zone number and press save. At that point, that zone number correlates. The importance of this is when your automation software launches the monitoring portal, that zone number will be how your automation software goes to the camera. I'm going to open up the portal right now by just pressing this Open Monitoring Portal page. And you'll see that I have an event, a recent event for that channel. The event was actually that the camera was mounted. And you can see that camera is live, and you can see all of the cameras that are live on this specific bridge. You also have a map down here that will show you the camera locations. These are placed on the map by the installer or by the central station. Now this camera here is the one that I actually just mounted, and I just haven't placed it in the proper location on the map. But you can see how quickly easily it is to hover over a camera to see the live video of what's happening on the site. That becomes very helpful for an operator during the dispatch process. I'm going to close this monitoring tab and just go back to the customer account. This is the account information here. This is this customer's address, and this is their monitoring center. All of that's information that we've gone over and we'll go over in other videos. Today, this video, we just wanted to cover how to mount a camera.